you talk a lot about equity under the theme of justice. So
Hmm.
would you like to touch on this?
Yeah. Um, so I thought it was important to focus a little bit on equity. This is something that's very important to me and something that I always like to think about in the work that I do is how can I think about things from an equity lens? And I think it's probably helpful to first define equity because a lot of people think about equality and equity as being the same thing, but it really isn't. So
Mm,
so the big difference between the two, equality is all about treating people the same way, right? And I think we all kind of understand what that means. But equity, on the other hand, is providing opportunity so that everyone has equal outcomes, no matter where they're starting from, right? So, I mean, I think that we all know that in this world, or at least I hope we all know, in this world that we're not all starting from the same point, right? We all have different starting points. And so looking at things through the lens of equity is how can I think about this in terms of like getting an equal outcome for everyone that's involved. And so when I think about that, and I think about how do I apply that lens to the work that I do. So this is about thinking through, like particularly for me in the work that I do, is focus a lot on process. And so it's how can we think about creating processes that have equitable outcomes for the people that are engaged in the work and also the people that those processes serve, right? Because there's internal and external customers all over the place, and then there's also the people that are actually part of the process. And so yeah, so that when I think about equity and justice from a context of project management, that's kind of where I really like to lean in.